Howdy, Dr. Ryan Hewitt here from Merrimack Valley Wellness Center and Amplified Athlete. Let's talk about fish oil. All right, a lot of us have heard some good things, bad things about fish oil. Well, let's talk about it. So here's what you need to know. Fish oil, the reason you take it is because you want to be consuming something called omega-3 fat. All right, there's a couple of them in there that are really critical. EPA and DHA, those are long-chain fats found in things like deep-sea fish and grass-fed animals. So if you're not eating a whole lot of those, better make sure you're taking your fish oil. There is a third omega-3 called ALA. You get that from vegetarian sources like flaxseed, okay? So definitely want some of that too, but you cannot, only take one without the other. Now, why do you take fish oil? Well, because those omega-3 fats are very important, okay? Healthy fats are important, but this one in particular is good for your heart and vessel health, as well as your neurological health. You want to make sure that you're sufficient in omega-3 fats, especially that EPA and DHA, for preventing things like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. So, now where should you get this fish oil? I highly recommend you do not get your fish oil from your local drugstore or pharmacy, all right, or shopping center. So the reason being is because you want to make sure that this fish oil, number one, has a third party that's assessing the quality, okay? You want to make sure that this fish oil is, very, very pure and pharmaceutical grade. Number two, you want to make sure there's antioxidants put in at bottling. Basically, if you ever left fat out on the counter like butter or even olive oil, what happens is it goes rancid after a while. Same thing happens with good old fish oil. So you want to make sure there's antioxidants put in there so it doesn't go rancid. The litmus test is if you're taking a fish oil in a capsule, go ahead, bite into that capsule. If it tastes awful, chances are that fish oil is rancid. Guess what? That's where the more harm than good can happen. Rancid fats, not good for you. Number three, you want to make sure that these the fish oil is coming from sources of small fish. So sardines and mackerel, all sardines, anchovies, mackerel, so small game fish like that, okay? So those are the three most important things. Also, to make sure that your bottle is dark, sort of like beer bottles. You want to make sure that the sunlight can't penetrate, and sunlight also causes the oil to rancidify and go nasty. So make sure that those are three really important things that you should know about your fish oil. We sell the Metagenics version at our office because we know and trust it, and guess what? I've analyzed dozens of blood works at this point. I've seen fish oil consumption from a lot of different places. I know and trust this, and I know that this creates the blood work changes that we're looking for. So this is the one I trust the most. There are good ones out there, but make sure that you are qualifying those three things about your fish oil and you're getting it from a great source. So take your fish oil.